Hi, everybody. Thank you for watching this episode. And I would ask to leave a review for the show or give us a follow. We appreciate that. Email us at morethanmeetstheseguys@gmail.com or join the Discord. The link is in the show notes. And please feel free, all are welcome there, and enjoy the show we're about to put on right now. Thank you so much. Bye bye. Now, hey, everybody. Welcome to More Than Meets These Guys here on Transformers to, I guess, whatever. The current
Transformers
thing.
Taco Tuesday.
There you go. Exactly. I'm here with Boo, the Axon Underground.com.
Howdy.
And we are doing Marvel UK number 53, which is
Yes,
a reprint of issue number 14 in the US, correct?
correct.
Okay, that's what I thought. With a UK cover. The UK covers are have always have a look to them.
Well, they always do. Oh, they break up the US reprint into two parts, and the first
Yes.
part is usually a UK cover,
Hmm.
and the second issue will reprint the US cover.
Hmm.
That's what they
Exactly.
did, like on Shooting Star last time.
Yes. And like with this one, you have a cover with tracks. Oh my God, what I'm trying to think of skids. Thank you,
Because yeah,
Smokescreen, Hoist, and Grapple on there, getting their minds blown with
yeah, all the new
first-
Autobot cars except for Inferno and Red Alert.
yes.
Yeah,
Do you notice the guns on the cover here, the ones that are like filling their minds with like the personalities?
yeah.
The back of the gun looks like Optimus Prime's rifle.
Oh yeah. Well, they look like that inside the comic too.
Yeah, well, we'll get there, but yeah, they took the back of Optimus Prime's rifle and just put a different front on it.
Yeah, and
The
this
mind
cover was
ring.
done by Robin Smith.
Yes.
Yeah, which
Which,
he is a UK artist who did a lot of work on 2000 AD. Big
mhm,
shock there, right? Because
yeah, exactly.
UK Transformers really drew a lot from the 2000 AD crew.
Oh yeah, well, it was like I feel like it was almost kind of their own little private side crew.
Yeah,
Like some people would see them as the B team, but they kind of like being the B team because they were over there doing their own thing.
yeah,
Uh,
and yeah, these guys they were, I guess, freelancing left and right.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
and
but he worked on stories like Judge Dredd, of course. If you're doing 2000 AD, you're going to work on Judge Dredd at some point. Tharg, he did various Tharg titles, and I guess the Bogeyman titles. And then
okay.
he worked on Legion, which that's like L period E period G period so on as Legion
Mhm.
with Barry Kitson, whose artwork and writing we've seen before,
Yeah.
or I guess writing, yeah. So, and then he does several covers for the Transformers UK, so we will see him again.
Hmm.
And he did like interior art for like four of the UK issues. And one of the covers he does is like some of the Time Wars
Oh,
covers.
nice.
Yeah, like the one that's got Galvatron's face like screaming
Oh
with
yeah.
like the Kirby crackles coming out of his mouth. That's one of his.
Is it the one that one second. Is it? It's not this one, is it? Whoops.
Oh no,
No, no, I
that's
didn't think so.
Death Ship Senior. No, it's like the original cover.
Oh, okay. That's the collected volume of Time Wars.
Yeah, I
Um,
think that's a Jeff Senior cover.
it is Jeff Senior cover. I was kind of confused. Like, thought for sure because
Yeah, now there's one that it's just the whole cover is Galvatron's face and he's screaming with like Kirby crackles coming out of his mouth.
okay,
That's like Time Wars 1.
okay,
And then he did artwork for the Fleetway Generation 2 comics, which are different than the Marvel US
nice.
G2
Oh yeah,
comics.
which I've never read those. I've seen images from them.
And one of the things about that comic set, I think there was
Hmm.
only like 4 or 5 issues, but
Yeah,
everyone was in their G2 colors. If they had a G2 toy, they were in those colors. So you have like blue Grimlock and stuff like that. It's kind of
interesting.
neat.
Nice.
But the most important thing about this issue that I think everyone's kind of glossing over is that there are 6 free Panini stickers included with this one.
And RoboCapers tells you what to do with them.
Yep. To stick them on your butt. And then that
And
gets misconstrued by the young Zipponian to stick them on King No Nose's butt.
yep, and brighten up his day.
Yes.
Brighten up his bot a bit or his
Yeah.
butt. And the kid's like, God, if you say so, Dad. Whatever, man. It's weird. They actually made go back and they said they haven't really given their cover artists enough credit. So they went
They
back and named off all the different cover artists and what they've done.
well, for the past 13
Yes,
issues.
for the past 13 issues. I'm sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, because they weren't announcing, they weren't listing them in the credits,
No, they were not.
which I thought they were doing that at first. when
Mm-mm.
they first started the run.
I don't think so.
I think they were back under
Okay.
the old editor. Remember when it was done more like a just a robot magazine?
Okay, that might be, yeah, that's true. It might be what's going on. They
Yeah, and then they
switched
stopped
over,
it. Yeah.
which
They
is,
switched to Ian Rimmer and you stopped
ah,
seeing the cover artist listed.
so
Which I
yeah.
mean, you in Marvel comics in general, they didn't name who the cover artist was. You just have to look for the signature.
Yeah, I was going to say the signature is what gave it away.
You
And
have to
some of
look for
the,
Jim Lee's signature on the side
well,
or Todd McFarlane doing his little
yeah, a lot of those
scroll.
Marvel books, though, you recognize the art style and the artist who it probably was. So
Yeah.
it got to a point where you knew McFarlane. McFarlane had that his Spider-Man had a certain look to him. Jim Lee, I mean, yeah, all these you get an idea. These right here, though, I mean, John
I'm,
Ridgway is someone I definitely would pick up on. Jeff Senior, you know,
oh yeah. Well, but with like the Marvel US side, there was some that were like questionable. Like Mark Texiera did issue number 4
uh-huh.
was cover, but no one knew until like much later that he did number three's cover too, the one with Spider-Man.
Oh, okay, okay.
Yeah. So
Well, I mean,
sometimes they're not attributed properly.
the thing we never really were questioning who colored the covers. Nelson, I'm talking to you, buddy.
Well, some of the covers, some of them I think they
Yeah,
did their own colors.
they probably did. Some of the good covers, like there was that the Shockwave one, like all Autobots are all dead. That was a painted cover. It was that's
Yeah, that
not
was MD
Nelson.
Bright.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's and I bet we some Nell Yomtov did some of the best covers and also some of the worst covers for the
I
like
always liked when Bob Budiansky would draw the covers because he was
yeah
had just such a good feel for the characters. Like the Headmaster's number 1 where Fortress Maximus is tearing his head off.
yeah
That was Budiansky. Uh
nice.
yeah,
That's
and we'll
I
see
love that
later
cover.
like when Club Con the I guess starts what is that the is that part of the Underbase saga? Yeah. But the one with like Overbite trying to eat Jesse.
Yes.
Yeah, those are really cool covers.
I still do love the Jim Lee cover with the the Amazon on the front. Is that this Jim Lee, right?
Yeah, that was a Jim Lee cover. He
Yeah, I
did
do love
two that I know of.
holding the head.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
a
they
yeah.
added the body to it, but he originally drew it as just holding the head, and they
Yes.
objected to having a decapitated robot on the cover,
That
which is kind of
was
silly now because.
yeah, it is. But
And then
that's a
the other cover he did, right? He did the one with Galvatron screaming on the burning earth for Rhythms of Darkness.
oh nice. Okay. I'll
Yeah,
go back and look
the
at that
alt
one.
universe Galvatron 2, I
Yeah.
guess. Yeah.
Nice. Well, we are here for rock and roll out.
Yes.
And we start off with the time-honored tradition of it's steeped in profound symbolism, tracing its roots back to millions of years in the planet Cybertron. This is the right of the Autobrand,
Yeah.
and
So
yeah,
this is when you get trademarked by Hasbro.
yes, and yeah, Jetfire is or Skyfire. Is it Jetfire the book?
He's Jetfire.
Okay,
Skyfire is only in the Sunbow cartoon.
okay, so yeah, Jetfire is getting branded, and he is his Sunbow look though.
Well, what can you do when you're branded? When you
Yeah.
fight for your name?
And he has red eyes though still. I don't know in this scene. I don't know if that does that change in other scenes because I know it right here. He
They
looks
go with toy colors for
okay.
the eye colors in the comic. Or
He's got
whatever
shading all over his face, like cross hatching over his face. He looks
whatever
very
marker Yomtov has on hand at the
yeah.
time. That's what color
He
your
looks
eyes are,
very
buddy.
serious and he's taking it all very, very seriously.
See, and you gotta remember like Optimus's face is actually blue.
Yeah.
His mask is silver, just like the toy, and his
Hmm.
eyes are yellow like the toy. So comics always lean on, the toy colors.
Hmm.
So it's just it's tricky like when you're doing what you're doing, you're going back and forth between Sunbow and the comics because the colors are like Sunbow just does its own thing. That's why we have
Yeah.
issues like Gray Chested Bombshell and we have,
Yeah.
Blue Rumble and Red Frenzy and
Hmm. I like
silliness like that.
the Optimus Prime. He's being very he's doing the very pomp and circumstance kind of thing. He's reading up all the stuff and to quote the old Cybertronic proverb, Jetfire, may your luster never dull and your wires never cross. It's kind of a silly thing to say, but
Well,
whatever.
and that we See that popped up a lot in the fandom.
Hmm.
Yeah, that little mm, I don't know saying.
I guess like proverb.
Yeah,
It's a proverb, yeah.
yeah,
Um, and Jetfire is he's very like, hey, look, you rescued me from the Decepticon camp and use the creation matrix to bring back the spark of life within me. I thank you for allowing me to be, part of the Autobots, and I want to be reach. Um, and Optimus Prime's like, hey, I only helped you reach your full potential. You did it all, the rest of it yourself. And then he brings this like this I don't know. It looks like a bullhorn or something on the
it looks
side.
like Aladdin's lamp,
It
man.
kind of does look like Aladdin's lamp without the hoop on the back of it.
Yeah,
And apparently that is it's kind of like a blood ritual thing. They all give their own bit of energon, their
yeah,
fuel or whatever,
fuel.
and
Yeah,
mix it all together, and he adds it to him. So they're
that
all,
that's not
you know,
sanitary.
no, especially
So,
especially some of those Autobots. You don't know where they've been. Especially Mirage, especially.
oh yeah.
But yeah, it's almost like everyone join your blood together, and I'm gonna add it to the new guy, so we're all part of each other. It's kind of a little creepy,
Well,
but
this is reminiscent of the previous time we saw fuel mingled
mhm.
in the Rite of Oneness between Ratchet and Megatron
Oh yeah,
when
that's
they made
true.
their pact, but they poured it in a vessel and burned it.
Hmm, that's right.
Yeah. Whereas in this one, yeah, it's like blood brothers. They all take some of their fuel and mingle it and give it to their new Autobot brother. So it's
Yeah.
like, well, our life force is flowing through your veins. So it's, I guess, the closest you're going to get to family
Hmm.
like that.
I have a weird problem with how this is drawn though, this as issue so far,
Hmm.
especially right now. They're doing the ceremony and everyone's just holding their rifle,
Yeah.
which is very unnatural. If you're walking around your base, you're just like holding like this giant rifle in your hand, like Prowl is, doing the machinery with his left hand and his right hand's holding his rifle. I don't know. It's a nitpick. I know it is. And it probably didn't bother me when I was younger. When I read this, probably 40 years ago. But yeah, now it just seems really weird.
I think it's because it's a military rite.
That could be.
You know how, you always have like the 21 gun salute type thing with us. So
Yeah,
these guys, you bear your arms while you're doing this.
yeah, that's a good way to explain it.
Yeah.
Like, Ratchet, we go, they walk to the infirmary where Ratchet is working, and Ratchet's holding what looks like a pipe. It looks like he's about to beat all the dead Autobots.
He is. He was about to do a mercy killing on Jazz there.
It's like you're not coming back, son. Not just
Yeah.
take you out now. Um,
So yeah, he doesn't have the parts to repair these guys, you know.
but
Yeah, and I mean, what's they say? He's even short on gaskets to keep some of them from leaking to death. And some of these poor wrecks may never fight for you again. And I want
maybe
to say we
BlackRock
see,
has to
yeah, we
have
see,
gaskets.
yeah, and I see Cliff Jumper. Looks like
Gears,
yeah, Gears.
Jazz,
Blue,
Upper.
yeah, Blue Streak, Hound, yeah, Sideswipe. That's Sideswipe there next to Jazz, right? And then Huffer, all
Um,
laid on table,
yeah.
missing arms and legs and stuff.
Well, it's either that or Sunstreaker.
Well, he's got the Lamborghini chest. That's why I'm
Oh, you're
saying
right.
that's
You're right. I see it.
Sideswipe. He doesn't have Lamborghini feet.
Can't see. Well, I can't really see his feet, so yeah.
Yeah, but you know where they could have got the parts to repair these guys?
Hmm.
Oh, were you thinking this too? It's like, hey, I bet you could have got five of those guys on their feet if you
You
just use
know,
those parts instead of making new bodies.
this is like saying like, man, we haven't been able to eat this week. We've been scrimping and saving, but I got a new TV. You want to see it?
Yeah,
Yes.
exactly.
So yeah, they
My pre-orders, they come in and took all my grocery money.
Prime's like, look, Ratchet, I know you're trying your best.
Is
And
he though? Is he?
yeah, somewhere else in the arc though.
Oh, you know what it is? Ratchet is trying his best. You know who allocated those resources?
Wheeljack.
Wheeljack. So
Hey, Prime, look what I did.
Ratchet went to the cupboard, and the cupboard was bare because Wheeljack just helped himself to it.
I built
Hey,
five new bots.
yeah,
Our friends are dying, but five new bots.
yeah.
Yeah. You
Hopefully these
know,
aren't stupid, Wheeljack.
like they got tiny brains,
Tiny,
um,
simple brains.
simple brains. Yeah. But he talks about they've got the mind bank. The mind bank is, I guess, where they keep the brains, the memories or whatever of different Transformers that it's kind of like having, the oh God, the Beast Wars, the pods,
Oh, like stasis pods?
yes, like stasis pods, but in crystal form.
But
So you
it's
just have
not,
to.
though. If you read, these are not the original consciousnesses. These are copies.
Oh, I missed that part. Okay, I thought
Yeah.
they allowed them. Oh, so there's other copies of these guys around
The
somewhere.
real guys were still on Cybertron. They didn't come on the Ark. They made copies of their engrams, so they're all Scientologists.
I missed that
And
completely.
yeah,
So there's just tracks on Cybertron going, man, I wonder what happened to that copy I made of my brain.
right. I mean, there could be another smokescreen or another hoist or skids trucking around on Cybertron. They could have died thousands of years ago.
There's other hoist and grapple, like hanging out with the Constructicons somewhere. Like we could just make a really cool thing. No one's gonna mind, right? Then Optimus Prime won't know because they've got our clones.
Grapple's
Cool.
already changed his name to Holler back on Cybertron and painted himself green. You know,
Man,
and remember the Constructicons were just built on Earth by Shockwave, so
yeah,
there's there's none of that here. He actually used a creation matrix, so those guys are original.
yep.
But yeah, that there's a story you could really explore. It's like what happened to the originals.
I'm sure. I'm kind of surprised. No, there's all the fan fiction you saw back in the day. No one did anything with that.
I'm sure there's a fanfic somewhere that dealt with it.
Maybe.
Yeah,
I
but
actually missed that completely. I didn't. Many times I think I skimmed some of these older issues back. When I looked at them again. And if you don't read it right, yeah, you don't realize that. And here we are once again. I've skimmed it and not read it right. But they all shoot their brains into their eyes.
yeah, they beam. It's basically what this is close to is like the core consciousness that you
Yeah.
would see from Beast Wars, and the concept of sparks was not worked into the story at all yet.
No, it's not. And also it kind of they do the beaming into the eyes. It's kind of like when you were on Beast Wars, you'd see like, Black Arachnia or like shooting your eyes into the arc and doing the programming. They're sending the programming of the consciousness through the eyes. Yeah, the other way.
Yeah,
So in a
it's
way,
kind of like
that
what they wanted to do with Dinobot 2 in Beast Wars season 3, but never got to do.
yeah, dark glass.
Yeah,
So that's but they all wake up. And
yeah,
for that
they
what they
wake
want.
up and looking around,
And
and
at least Hoist recognizes Optimus Prime, immediately.
yeah, because these things have been dormant for like 4 million years, so they don't even know
Mhm.
if they'll work.
Yeah. And
So Wheeljack's stealing resources on a gamble. And
yep.
fine, if this doesn't work, then you can have the parts, Ratchet.
Simple
Uh,
brains.
simple brains.
Look, that was one of the funniest farce videos.
Oh yeah,
Dr. Smooth.
yeah. What was that? SOS Wheeljack?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah. Doctor Smooth. Those things are classics.
Yeah. Yeah, that's right. Your engrams are encoded as a pattern of light within crystalline containment vessels.
He
Yeah, he
gets it
basically
later when he's
says,
talking to them. When he's like when Hoist recognizes him. Yeah, he tells them that yeah they were copied. Five allowed you five allowed me to copy your minds in case I required more warriors during the mission.
and the Ark built these five bodies, neglecting the other Transformers that are on the tables,
Yeah,
just
but
so we can do this.
what this is Buddy Ansky giving you multiple ways that you can make Transformers. He wasn't going to get pigeonholed to just the creation matrix.
Oh no.
Yeah, he was building in other like back ways in to introduce new characters because that was the name of the game when he was writing. His
Hmm.
has was like, "Hey, introduce these guys because we need to sell them."
Yeah. So,
Yeah,
I guess you could say like maybe maybe the bodies were blanks or something, and they just added the mind to it, and we're good to go.
yeah, that's what it was. Like they these are new bodies to them. They don't even recognize these forms.
Yeah. Oh,
You
poor
know,
Hoist.
And you know what this is actually similar to
What's that?
is Starscream's Brigade.
Oh yeah, using the
Yeah,
mind modules from the five convicts.
yeah, the what
Well,
personality components.
yeah, the personality components. They weren't so much
But
convicts; they were just
they
like,
weren't.
hey,
Yeah, they were convicts. They were. It was a prison. They
that's
just
right.
put like
Okay.
their personality. So they weren't copies, but it's still they woke up in new bodies on Earth, and like Onslaught's like I wouldn't want anyone I know to see me in this get up.
And Blast Off. Was it Onslaught or Blast Off said that?
Onslaught.
Okay, Blast Off was not pleased either.
Yeah,
So Windows like, hey guys, I'm gonna steal all your bodies and sell them or your
right.
parts. Hurry up, die.
That's where all the parts went that Ratchet's looking for. But yeah, so I guess they're worried about like the pattern degradation over 4 million years and crashing into a volcano and all that. So,
Yeah,
and they've got more. They got a mind bank, so they could really do this a lot more if they wanted to.
exactly. So, oh yeah, so like he's talking to all of them, he's like, hey, look, Bumblebee's like, I'll take you around. Everything's we call this a tour guide, and
Yeah, he's gonna acclimate them to Earth, except for Grapple.
except for Grapple, that's when Optimus is like, hey, so on Cybertron, you were a renowned architect, so I need you here right now, so you can't play with the kids.
He knows if he lets him out with Hoist, they're gonna go join up with the Constructicons. You can't trust that
Exactly.
guy.
I can't have both of you out there.
Yeah,
Um,
that's
but
just
hey,
trouble. We got to separate you two.
yeah, already this is more screen time than his Skids ever had in the Sunbow show, so good on him.
Oh yeah, Skids gets a lot more like
Oh yeah.
I guess screen time, page time.
Optimus Prime tells them like, hey, this is just a little training mission. Do not engage with any Decepticons.
Yeah,
And immediately they all get out there and just start complaining, and this is weird. This is different Cybertron. They all look like this. But,
except for Trax, who likes his new form.
oh yeah, he what is he said something like he's like where unless I'm trying to see where he was. I like mine. Yes,
Yeah,
he
because
says something
Hoist is like,
later.
this is a weird form, nothing like the one I had on Cybertron.
Yeah,
And Smokescreen's like, I'm not sure. And then, yeah, Track's like, I like mine.
yeah.
And
And then
then,
we go over to a fleet,
well,
and
Bumblebee's explaining to him that while you're among the Earthlings, we have to look like this. And Skid's like, you mean they all look like this?
yeah. So we go to like a there's a I don't want to say a fleet, but there's a like five ships in the ocean, which I don't know. I think the aircraft carrier is a bit undersized, but
It's
regardless,
foreshortened.
yeah, exactly.
But yeah,
It's
I don't know. Is that
BlackRock.
a 65 or is that a 59? I never know which way to read those
I think it's
things.
supposed to be 59.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're supposed to be reading as you fly into it, I think.
Okay. So
That's
yeah, they're playing Battleship with the Seekers
yeah, exactly.
because it's weird because they've got the Black Rock oil platform surrounded.
Yeah.
Okay. And so Starscream and the Seekers are complaining because, oh well, we're surrounded, we can't fly. And I gotta
Why?
wonder why. Yeah. It's like you've never been like scared of humans ever.
And apparently Shockwave has come back at this point because he's abandoned us. We've been here for weeks awaiting his next order. So apparently Shockwave's back.
Yeah, well, Starscream's getting ready to take command.
Yeah.
And then Shockwave just rolls in. Yeah, well, he blasts his way out of a
Like a
cave, out of
cliffside.
the cliffside, yeah.
He almost
And
killed
he's
people.
carrying a big piece of equipment.
Yeah. The guy's like, it sure isn't a seagull, Janet.
And
Uh
we haven't really seen much of Shockwave.
no, he's been sitting in the swamp for a little while.
Yeah. So, yeah,
Apparently
because
came back.
Soundwave's been running everything.
Yeah. And astonishingly, what looks like a 40-foot gun rockets out to sea.
Yeah.
And the battleships just start trying to lay into Shockwave. They're
Yeah, and I'm
missing,
trying to figure out
obviously.
what the machine he's carrying looks like. It looks I don't know, like a electric pencil sharpener,
It
maybe.
kind of does. It looks like you would get a little miniature car in there and put it inside and hit a button and launch it out.
It's a Hot Wheels car wash.
It kind of is.
Yeah. It
It's
even has like the little crank on the side.
and
He flies by the fleet's guns, no problem. He's not like known for being a deft flyer with his big
no,
blocky form,
it's a 40
and
foot gun in the air.
they can't hit him. They don't hit him or this giant piece of machinery that he's carrying with him in a bag.
Yeah, and he does. BlackRock says it looked like we're shooting balloons at that thing. We didn't even scratch it. So apparently they did hit him. It just didn't do anything.
Oh yeah. Well, and we have oh, what's his name from Triple I? Barnett. Barnett is there disguised as a naval officer.
Oh, that's who that is. Okay,
Yeah. Well, I think it's Walter Barnett.
Walter
And
Barnett.
yeah, he's like, we didn't even touch it. Like they didn't even get one hit on Shockwave as he flies over. And you're gonna tell me like Starscream and Skywarp, who can teleport 2.5 miles away, are having problems
There's,
with these human boats?
I think, well, I would say like maybe the problem is they say they don't have to where they have energy elsewhere. They're kind of stuck in here because they need the nourishment of the energy, and
I guess.
they don't have a good way to take it with them.
Well, they were ordered to man it, and they've been
Yeah,
basically pumping oil all this time, and then I guess they don't know how to leave without it, and they don't want to just abandon it and let the humans take it while they're gone. That's the best I can figure.
that's it's got to be that.
Yeah, because there's only three of them watching it.
It's funny though. Starscream is in very G2 Starscream colors here, the white and red and everything.
Oh yeah, he's got the blue chest.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it looks it's a good look. It's just
it's not really G2 though. It's just kind of weird, but
it
they do that a few times in the
yeah.
comics. I've noticed they
It's
colors
kind of
just.
a blend of G2 and like yeah, I guess it was over a pink and then a red.
Come on, give
Um,
us that color scheme because we always need another seeker for the
yeah.
troop building.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
It
make
kind
it
of like
so.
Ramjet and Starscream had a baby.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, they shared
So
the stickers theme already, so why not?
Shockwave just comes in pissed off at them.
Well, he's not pissed. He's just like, oh, Starscream's mad, starts mouthing off, and Thundercracker and Skyward's like, yeah, well, that's what he feels. We don't feel the same as him because he's like, I demand an explanation of where you've been. Like he's mouthing off at Shockwave and Skywarp and Thundercracker, like, that's all him. Like you can see him just kind of stepping away, like, yeah, I don't want to be near you when you get blasted.
Yeah. And
And
he says like he just finished building a power siphon. And you run the fuel through the hose, yada yada. We make cubes, everything's good.
yeah, he's making energon cubes with this power siphon. And he's
Yeah.
doing like his best Billy Mays spiel. So yeah, he's all like, yeah, just pump it through here and look, now you got energon cubes.
Exactly.
So it gives him a compact way to transport the energy out of there.
We've
And
brought in
it pretty
Energon
much
cubes to the book now.
it does pretty much what Soundwave does in the cartoon with the energon cubes popping out of his chest, and then they just pour oil into it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They don't shrink it, push it down.
yeah, they don't
Uh,
have to smush them down and make
make
like
a
pizza stacks out of them.
then he says like these cubes will free us from isolated outposts like this and a quest for fuel. Any form of energy can be siphoned and used anytime, anywhere. So he says, man, we can do green energy, we can do fossil fuels, we can do anything.
Well, he's planning to hit somewhere where they're going to do sonic energy
Hmm.
release. So yeah, he's going to hook that up.
And they that's when as they're leaving, they start the ships are commanded to start taking them out again.
Oh yeah, and the admiral, I guess, orders battle stations get those fighters in the air now. So they scramble jets and everyone, and
And
the
Shockwave's
Seekers and
like,
Shockwave are flying
"Hey,
off.
Skywarp, toss him a cube." All right. And Skywarp has a big hand come out of his jet mode, grab a cube and go yoink.
He knows the hand comes out of where his arm stows
Yeah.
too. So
It
it's
actually it works, kind of, sort of, but yeah,
yeah.
it's a little goofy looking, but it works. And he tosses it at the ships, and then Shockwave shoots in the air and blows it up.
He shoots it with X-rays because Shockwave can shoot any
That's right,
form of
powerful
like
X-rays.
electromagnetic energy. So and it blinds everybody around there.
Yep.
Like all the humans just see like
Blinding
white.
blinding release of energy paints everything white. And it takes them 10 minutes to recover. They're still covering their eyes in the background.
Yeah. Somebody got permanent damage from that.
Oh, dude, yeah.
Dude, and naval aviators, yeah, their careers are done. You're cooked. You're not
They're in
flying
the
anymore.
air too, mind you.
Because
I
they're
hope
the
they
closest
ejected.
to it as well. So
Yeah.
yeah, their retinas are fried, dude.
They hope they rejected because otherwise they crashed.
Yeah, 10 minutes in the air. I mean, unless you know where to hit autopilot, so you keep flying, man, yeah, that's bad.
The
So
next,
yeah,
yeah,
they come to where they can see again, and BlackRock and Barnett are basically complaining that they couldn't do anything to them,
yep.
which they kind of already knew they couldn't do much to them, and that's why BlackRock made the deal with the Autobots.
And the Autobots are doing their own thing over here. BlackRock hasn't even reached out to the Autobots either. That would have
Okay,
been a
and
smart thing.
here's a an issue I have with BlackRock's deal with the Autobots
Uh-huh.
is Triple I still seems to think that all Transformers are bad. Okay, but you got the head of Triple I right here with BlackRock, who has been to the Ark and made deals with the Autobots, and he's not like trying to sell like, hey, these Autobots, they could help us a lot with this. This
Yeah,
deal could have like solved a lot of the Autobots' dilemmas
could
with
have, but it
humanity,
didn't.
with the U.S. government at least. And BlackRock's not saying a word.
Nope. He's just
It,
let it happen.
now I'll tell you what the issue is. Why BlackRock's not saying anything? Because he's getting deals for Autobot tech to use in his
Right.
companies. And the US government isn't going to just let him, have that. That stuff's going to go to Lockheed and everywhere else too. The government's going to be in control of that, not BlackRock. And so he's thinking with his wallet.
You're not wrong. That's
He's
funny.
he's
But
pulling a Matt Tracker.
oh man, so then we go back to
Traffic school with Bumblebee.
yeah. And that's we see the all the Autobots show up here and they're like they activating like the shielding circuitry, like they're the panels over they over themselves and stuff,
They
just
have
I
little
guess
panels to hide their Autobot insignias,
yeah, exactly.
which would have been a cool feature for the toys to have like a little anything to put over it, even just like a little magnet plate to put over it to
Yeah.
disguise them more. Because everybody that follow Transformers fans always are like, how are you in disguise when you got a big red Autobot symbol on your
Yeah.
hood? You know?
But I mean, also, how are you in disguise when you're like a red and blue rally car with a number on the side, hanging out with a bunch of other cars, including a
Oh,
VW
those are all
Bumblebee?
over the place, man. Come on.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Actually, you know what? We would see those fairly often out here, I guess, around Houston,
Hmm.
because they would. I don't know who was driving them, but we would see like, and they'd have a sticker on the side that say like this is a Indy 500 pace car.
I've seen those.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So I guess that was kind of like a badge of honor to own the pace car, and you'd have
yeah,
it all like tricked out so it would stand out and people would look at your car and you could brag about it.
yeah.
We
They
also
had
had
a
a dealership right here nearby that was run by AJ Foyt, so I don't know if that was related or not, but
possibly.
yeah.
Then also because of they're trying to fit in, they give each other or themselves all holographic drivers.
No, they're not holographic. These are mannequins, man. These
Oh,
are
they're
dummies.
mannequins. I missed that.
Yeah, no, IDW, I want to say maybe Dreamwave might have done that with the holographic drivers. Because the only time we saw that was in Sunbow with Hound. Now these guys have like full on mannequins that pop up.
So they've installed some props within our seat cushions,
Yeah.
ready to
And
join
Bumblebee's looks
humanity.
like a professor dressed in green.
Yep,
Yeah. He looks like Jeff Goldblum
it
in a
kind of
green suit
does. And Trax has this redhead woman,
with sunglasses. So,
sunglasses.
yeah, she's
S-
got like a bob kind of haircut.
Skids has like Michael Chong in there.
Dude, yeah, Skids has a dirty hippie in his van. His mannequin's like barefoot too. And he's probably got the pedals that look like the feet. Remember
Yeah,
them?
yep.
Yeah.
The and Hoist has a guy who looks like he works at a garage. Actually,
Yeah,
kind
he
of
looks
checks
like
out.
Sparkplug.
He kind of does.
Yeah.
And then Smokescreen has like a James Dean with sunglasses on.
Yeah, he's got a cool dude with his leather jacket. He's got the
Hmm.
fawns in there. You
Yeah,
know?
I missed that completely. I assume once again I skimmed this. It's been 40 years. Yeah, those are mannequins pulled out of the seats.
Yeah, they are facsimile circuitry. And then it says in rapid succession, five mannequins spring into
I see that
place.
now. That's
Yeah.
funny.
And I feel robbed
Why?
because they could have done this with the Dionauts. They could have given us the Dionauts to go with these guys.
They should have. I mean, what hell? bad would it really have been to put a die knot in the
It
cars?
would have saved them money probably because they wouldn't have had to break off that part of the mold. And they could have said this was just part of the disguise. It's their dummy drivers, so they
Yeah.
blend in. See, but
I'm thinking I have a few of them, and I always like to have more of those, but they go for ridiculous prices now. I got them years ago,
oh yeah,
the
yeah,
originals, anyways.
we could have had Dionauts with our Transformers the whole time. Could have explained it with this,
Hmm.
but no,
Thanks a lot, Hasbro.
right? No,
Um,
all the people who don't work at Hasbro anymore and have
yeah,
passed
cunt.
on. Yeah, they're not even
Um,
like on Earth anymore. They're gone.
oh, and then Bumblebee's explaining like all the humans must obey their signs and you restrict your speed, and then like tracks like humans imposing their rules on us. They treat machines as if they own them, and yeah,
Yeah, because they don't know that machines aren't alive on Earth. The squishy things in the front seat are.
exactly.
Now,
Um,
this is funny because Bumblebee shows them how to gas up at BlackRock because they have the deal with BlackRock. They have the corporate gold card.
this is almost like a bad comedy, like a sci-fi comedy. They're like, um,
You could have seen this like in a Michael Bay movie.
oh God, yes.
Yeah, this is
That or there is inept as well Jeff Goldblum and Jim Carrey like Girls Are Easy.
yeah.
They,
Oh, totally.
they're as inept as the aliens like that because they don't understand anything.
Bumblebee's not even good at it, man. He's been
No,
here for a while.
he's not.
So,
Um,
yeah, as they're gassing up, the radio's playing. You can't start a fire without a light.
yeah.
And
Bruce Springsteen. And
no, this is if you order Bruce Springsteen off of Temu, this
yeah,
is what's his name? Brick Springstern in the 10th
yeah,
Avenue band.
the Fifth Avenue Band. That's right.
Yeah.
And and
So
so
there's gonna
he's
be a
like,
concert at
everyone
the
knows that.
stadium. Yeah.
They're all week long in the account of the concert this evening at the stadium, and that's when the Dirty Hippie's like concert without moving his lips. Uh,
Well, at first he asks, "What is the nature of the audio signals emanating from that box, fellow human?"
like I said,
He- they're lucky they didn't get identified as commies. This is Reagan's America.
you're not wrong. What is this? What are those blue jeans you wear?
Yes.
Um, so yeah, that's when he's like leaning in to talk to the Dirty Hippie driving skids.
And with all their tech they have, they don't even have like good animatronics that like have facial expressions or anything. They need those Bethesda mods to fix those dead faces.
My wife would be able to help with that. She loves her some taking out of Bethesda dead faces.
Yeah,
Um,
the
that
Skyrim, right?
oh yeah, Skyrim, yeah.
Yeah.
The same as anyways.
So
The
yeah, he
so
tells him where on the radio to find the music, which they're listening to AM 1270 on
yeah,
AM.
thank you for the coordinates.
There's no FM station that's playing, Brick Springstern.
You notice the lyrics are just a little off also.
Oh yeah, that's what I say. You can't start a fire without a light, as opposed to you can't start a
Spark.
fire without a spark
And even if we're just dancing in the night.
instead of dancing in the dark.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah.
But yeah,
Um.
it still rhymes though, which is kind of nice.
Oh yeah. Buddy Ansky really went out of their way to make it rhyme without getting sued. And then Bumblebee hands the credit card to the attendant because this is a full service gas station, and his hand twists around like unnaturally to hand
He's
him the
like,
thing. No, no, it's like the wrist spins on the socket. Like he
I,
lifts it up and
oh, that's what it does. It's like it goes,
yeah,
spins around.
it's like
He's
he's
like,
flexing his muscles at him. Like here you go, buddy.
here,
But
please
remember when
charge it to my
Sam was
black
pointing
rock.
to the disco ball in Bumblebee in the first like Transformers movie,
Uh-huh.
Michael Bay movie? He's like, yeah, the light glimpsed off of that, and he's like trying to flex his muscles. That's the move that Bumblebee does.
Yeah.
And they figure they're from a traveling circus or something, but they're a little too square. They're a bunch of stiffs to
I
be
think
circus folk.
the one guy's like, I think the one I spoke with was a ventriloquist, like the dirty hippie who didn't move his mouth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I guess he kind of looks like a carny. And then he explains the plastic rectangle is all you need to obtain fuel here. And he's like, well, we have a deal with the owner of that station.
Yeah,
He gives us gasoline and we defend him from the Decepticons, which they have not done at all this issue,
nope.
as GB Blackrock has seen his oil rig just get abandoned. So Autobot's not needed.
So yeah, and Wheeljack built converters into the fuel intake so they basically take gasoline and make it work.
Yeah.
But
So
that yeah,
yeah, they have filters built in from this deal they've made with BlackRock, so they can
yep.
just drink BlackRock gasoline.
Reagan's America.
Right.
Um, then there's a signal going out like Bumblebee, do you receive me? And that's where it ends.
Yeah, we're left on that
Next
cliffhanger.
is Cover Me. And then we have sound waves.
That's another Springsteen reference. That's one of his songs.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. Come on,
Yeah.
baby, cover me. That one. Don't make me sing.
Oh, yeah.
Then we
So
get to the real star of this comic.
sound waves, which who is not even in the issue. Disappointing.
He's busy answering these kids' questions in the most rude way possible.
Honestly, was it Nicholas Taylor from Saint Anne's on the Sea? I
St.
don't know.
Anne's on the Sea.
Yeah.
They have
Um,
such cool like town and
I
village
know.
names over
I
there.
know. But yeah, he does a really, really fleshed out own bio for his own kind of character.
Yeah, he made an Autobot bio for himself.
Yep. So his his like motto, Transformers comic is the greatest. And then he just gushes about the comic. And his whole thing is his abilities. He's been known to move at incredible speeds towards news agents when the latest issue Transformers hits the stands. Super strength helps him get through the crowds of Transformers fans. And weaknesses. Even at 17 years of age, this fan is still known to leak oil or blow a few circuits if the maggot's ever a little late.
Okay, here's my question.
Hmm.
Is did he actually design this to match the fonts and everything for this? Or did they go through the trouble to print this out just like
They may have.
they're the types they would go that extra mile to go ahead and make it look like an official profile because Marvel UK Transformers cared more about their readers than I think any comic I've ever seen.
I know. They were really thankful.
Like those guys really love their readers.
Like us, when you watch and you write in, or you to more than Mises guys at Gmail, or you give a comment to the YouTube or any of the audio stuff, we care. And they
But can
actually,
anyone care as much as the Transformers UK staff? I mean, those dudes, they send them toys. So that guy got a toy for that.
oh,
He
I'm
got a free
sure, yeah,
Transformer for that. So
he should have gotten a nice one for this one, and even to the point where his chest has has a Transformers comic kind of mock up, and it says "I heart," and there's Optimus Prime's face.
yeah, which we're surprised, Soundwave printed this at all.
I know, but they also put it in that kind of that yellow tint like they do the fact files.
Yeah, it's just
So
like the fact files,
yeah,
the font and everything. If Nick didn't do that, then the editing staff really put that extra care into it.
yep,
And Soundwave tells him he's even kind of soft on him.
he is.
Yeah. He's like, through such sincere devotion to this publication is without a doubt worthy of merit. There's a serious malfunction in your programming. Any carbon based unit who aspires to be an Autobot is undoubtedly a deranged personality. However, if this picture of you I've reproduced here is an accurate representation of your appearance, then perhaps you're deserving of being taken a little more seriously by the Decepticons. Don't start watching any continuing serials. So he threatens his life.
If this
Like
is
don't get wrapped up in any business that you're not going to finish.
exactly, he threatens them, but he's also really like, hey, good job here.
Good job, you've got our attention. Prepare to
Yeah.
die.
The next letter kills me. Dear Soundwave, please, 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 could you tell me if Sunstreaker's operational again? And if he isn't yet, when will he be? He is my favorite Autobot. I hasten to add, are my favorite Decepticon. Oh, by the way, when you next run into Jazz, but could you mash him in for me? Because I'm sick of that walking pile of rusting nuts and bolts. David Williams from Derby. And yeah, I would be glad. to carbon base unit. However, I understand that Jazz is already non-functional. When he's operational once more, I will oblige. Thankfully, Sunstreaker shows no sign of recovering. Snare.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, no, Sunstreaker's not coming back, buddy. Sorry. At least not
And
right now.
yeah, oh, it's a long time before we see Sunstreaker again.
I know. Next one, the next one is well, two letters.
That was David Williams from Derby that wrote that.
I said David Williams and Derby.
Okay.
Okay.
I didn't know if we covered that or not. I just wanted to make sure.
Me and Dave go back. So
Way back.
way. So the next two letters answered by as one here.
It's all about Swoop, man.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out like, hey, Soup is supposed to be liquefied after Guardian self-destruction issue number 32, but here he is, alive. Please explain explanation, please. And where's Megatron? He's my favorite Transformer. Well, if you read, you would have seen. And then
This obviously came out when he
oh
was
yeah, it
sent off.
came out probably a month. He probably wrote that letter a month ago, and it's just come out.
Yeah.
And the next one is, dear Soundwave, something's been bothering me of late. You. Actually, there's something else bothering me as well. Late Dina, issue number 45, is man-made. Did the hell come Swoop, landed in there millions of years ago, and please tell me how to obtain a mini Autobot Bumblebee. Not that you'd know. Paul Cannon of West Croydon. And yeah,
So yeah, he points out that well, yeah, Lake Dina's fairly new, but Swoop has been awake for a long time. He was in the Savage Land.
yeah, and he only ended up in there because of the explosion.
Yeah, from Guardian. So it's not
Yeah.
like he's been there. And then
Um,
basically, if you'd been reading, you'd see Megatron came back last issue.
Yeah, exactly. And if and we too want to get a hold of Mini Autobot Bumblebee.
Yeah,
You
like
can
we
see
want to get a
why.
hold of him too.
Yeah, you can see why in issue number 57. So
Oh,
read next week. Or next
oh
no,
no,
not
that's not
next week,
next
but
week. That's
a
next
few
month.
issues.
That's a reference to, I guess it was what would become Transformers 17 in the US, the plight of the Bumblebee.
Ah.
Yeah.
So then once again the stock exchange, not awful. Grimlock and Ravage for they wanted Grimlock Ravage. He'll give you an Inferno and Power Glide.
That's pretty fair.
It's fair. I
He
mean,
definitely wants the cooler ones.
yeah, he does.
Yeah.
And then someone wants Cosmos and Warpath. They're willing to trade Ravage and Rumble with weapons. Not a bad deal there.
That's actually better on I guess because Ravage and Rumble, that's one product.
Hmm.
They came together and he's offering, or he's offering that for Cosmos and Warpath. So yeah, you're getting two robots, but you're getting a two-pack robots for two
Hmm.
separate purchases.
And then they say, pay heed. Do not send your toys to us. When you get answered or when you answer somebody, y'all deal with that then. Don't send us your stuff.
I would like to know how that works. Like, how did they put them in contact if someone else writes in and says, "Hey, I want that one," and then
Well,
they give them the address of the guy, or
well, they put the addresses in there, and I wonder if you would write to the guy in
you're
there.
supposed to write to him. Like, it seems like they're trying to use the Marvel UK office as an escrow
Yeah,
for the Transformer
essentially.
swaps,
Essentially, that was what it looks like. And by the
which
way,
they only write that if somebody's sending their toys.
yes. And so, by the way, I don't know if you noticed, but Smithers is actually wanting Grimlock and Ravage.
Yes,
Sir, I have your Grimlock and
it's
Ravage.
A. Smithers.
But wonderful, Smithers. Here's my info to a power glide. Um, then we have another ad for Spider-Man and Zoids on sale now.
And it's just cool. You got black costume Spider-Man and Zoid, so
Yeah.
everything's cool on that cover.
Then we have another who's who of the Autobots. Uh,
Half.
huh?
It's half the
Well,
Autobots.
half of them, yeah.
There's a
There's a
lot
lot.
more Autobots than there are Decepticons. So
So we learned that this question came up in one of my shorts I did and talking about Prowl that
yeah,
he's
you were
second.
just talking about this
I
recently.
was being the second in command, and the guy wrote in. Hold on, I want to make sure I get his name here. If I don't, he wrote in saying like, hey, I thought Jazz was second in command. Well, yes and no, because both Jazz and Prowl are second in command. They share it. And that was written by Geekazoid Prime.
Yeah,
So
they're like the next tier, and they have like different specialties. So it's like I guess different offices that are directly under
yeah,
Optimus.
yeah, and so Prowl deals in military strategy, where Jazz specializes in dangerous sabotage missions.
Yeah, well, he's like special ops, and then you also have Jetfire and Mirage.
Yeah, but they're not second in command, but they are higher tier. They're like you said, I think you referred to it like a council under Prime.
Right. Well, it they're all one branch off from Optimus, though. There's not
Yeah,
like it goes to Prowl and then drops down. So I would have arranged it a little more differently because they have
yeah.
technicians and Dinobots, but I would have separated them into divisions. Like you would have had intelligence, you would have had I want to say strategy, then you'd have operations and you have medical.
Maybe you should make your own flow chart.
I will. I've actually been playing around with that for a long time. And I've always wanted to work in like at least the up to the movie characters and
Hmm.
show like how they were divided up
Yeah.
by rank and by their division or yeah.
Then we get into the robotics, which we will cover here soon. As we get to the end of that, we'll do a thing on that. But then we have the preview of 54, a special treat,
Yes.
and the preview is the mighty meet the mighty Minosaur.
They have a special like they call them special teams, but what we call
Yeah.
them now scramble combiner. They have a special scramble combiner insert
Yep.
that's
And
coming up.
that comic will have a free mini superb free mini comic will afford you the glimpse of the future of Transformers. So a giant fold out poster also.
Yes.
Yeah, sorry, I was like reading over that as I'm talking. Um, so the poster is going to show you the complete range of toys, and if you want, pick up the next issue. You'll have it in there. Pretty cool. They love giving stuff away.
They do. They give you so many bonuses.
They do. Okay, so once again, Matt and the Cat. I guess we're gonna have to do this at some point.
We
Get back
really
into Matt
need
and the Cat.
to do a catch up on Matt and the Cat. I honestly think we do.
We got to figure out where we stop talking about it.
We could probably just start from the beginning and just do blocks of Matt and the Cat.
Lord.
It it it's not long until later when they start getting the full page Matt and the Cats. But
Okay, well,
'cause I
that's
think when
true.
we last left off, they were on the alien planet.
Yes, they were.
Yeah, and they
And
were separated.
speaking of aliens, though, your favorite guy is here in the comic.
That creepy kid haunts me, and he's
Look out
back
everywhere for
showing off
heroic
all his
Autobots.
Autobots.
They're in the shops now. So it
And
is
there's Jazz with those Dionauts we never got.
you mean the mannequins that are in the seats?
Right, his mannequins look can come out of the car and jump around from explosions.
You know
Fancy.
the beauty of it is he's fighting in the Autobot grid, the red, cross grid.
Hmm.
You know what it reminds me of? Did you ever watch American Gladiators?
Oh yeah,
The ending obstacle course?
yeah.
Kind of reminds me of that.
Nitro's gonna get him.
A laser is coming after him. God.
They did that later, wasn't that the Neonites? Basically, the American Gladiators.
Essentially. Oh man. Everybody, thanks for checking us out here on our Taco Transformer Tuesdays. And man, I can use some tacos now.
Yeah, I want
Uh,
tacos too. Thanks
yeah,
for that.
exactly. And can't wait for y'all to send us a little information, a little hi and a little email. The more
Who do you
messages.
think should be the second in command of the Autobots?
Yeah. I
I
mean,
mean,
man,
they're
okay.
really. I mean, they were never clear on it, and then we see later they hold elections.
Hmm.
You
And
know
do
that
you think that they should have rebuilt the other Autobots rather than building five new Autobots? I mean, come on.
Hasbro doesn't think so.
Yeah. But as far as the characters go, would you rather have those characters rebuilt? Would you want Sunstreaker back a lot earlier than where he was? Let us know.
I just want to point out that Transformers the movie was not the first place they took out a bunch of Autobots to make room for the
No.
new toys. It was right
No.
here, buddy.
They were brutal in the comic, the Marvel comics.
Yeah, oh yeah, Buddy Ansky loved blasting them because he could always put them back together.
Yeah.
He didn't have to kill them.
No, he just put him in the infirmary for like 20 issues.
And that's one of the things I thought was kind of silly in the way they killed the old line for the movie
Huh? Yeah,
is they rebuilt Megatron into Galvatron.
sure.
So they preserved his character, just changed his name and his body. They could have done that with a lot of the guys. You could have made Optimus Prime into Ultra Magnus.
And like, yeah, we know, and like, just like when they turned Skywarp into Cyclonus. I mean, kidding. I'm kidding. We're not getting that this debate here. Bombshell. Yeah.
We did that
Anyways,
simultaneously.
I think it's one of our biggest fandom gripes.
Oh yeah, but no, they could have just look at Outback and Brawn.
Oh
You
yeah.
tell me you couldn't just rebuild Brawn into Outback or
And they
Wind Charger into Tailgate.
yeah. And Outback.
Huffer and Pipes did pretty much the same job.
Yeah. Well, no, Pipes was like he was a junkyard guy, wasn't he?
No, he was the one that was like he had to install the transformation cog in Metroplex. You'll see
Oh,
that when we get to
I'm
that in
thinking
the
of his tech
Sunbow.
spec. Pipes
Oh
tech
yeah,
spec. He was a junk collector.
yeah. Well, in the show though, they didn't care. They just put them right back in the same positions.
Oh yeah.
You
Yeah.
know, Swerve didn't even get to complain like Gears though, because he got stomped into the ground by Tripticon.
He got to make an impression, all right, on
Oh yeah, big
Tripcon's
impression on
foot.
his first appearance.
Impression on the ground.
Right. But yeah, they
Boom.
could have totally just rebuilt those guys,
Oh
and
yeah.
all this apology tour would be pointless because everybody would still have survived. You
But
know?
would we remember it near as much? Maybe, maybe not.
Oh no, no, it would definitely have been relegated to, you know, I guess pointless '80s cartoon fodder.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, what they did, it made it memorable.
Oh yeah. For good or ill.
Oh yeah.
But like yeah, anyways, guys, let us know, guys, girls, everyone in between. If you don't think Prowl should be second in command, if you think Jazz should be second in command, or if you think Jetfire should be second in command, because look at how he was listed in the European
He
toy
was ranked
catalog.
10 on the tech
Yeah.
specs.
So
He was
who do you
equal
think
rank with
should
Optimus.
yeah, who do you think should have been second in command, if not
Where's my Grimlock people at?
right? Anyways, y'all have a great day, great evening, or whatever. Join us tomorrow for Challenge of the GoBots. It is the invasion from the 21st
21st
level,
level. You're
part
about to
one.
you're about to dive into some like Duck Dodgers in the 24th and a half century, weren't you?
Dark Dodgers! The 24th and a half century. Yes, probably. Anyways, y'all have a great day. Anyways, take it easy.
Bye.
Bye. More Than Meets These Guys, a Transformers podcast, is performed by Evan Johns, Boo of the ExcellentUnderground.com, and Ed Strickland. Research is done by Evan Johns, Boo of the ExcellentUnderground.com, and Ed Strickland. Special thanks to Hasbro, Marvel, Skybound, and the occasional extra property, which we will name at whatever time is appropriate for that episode. And without all of you, this is really not even possible. So thanks for being here, and thanks for checking us out every week. Goodbye.